Does somebody double dip? Because that's like one of two things that just...
That is a crime.
That is like one of two things that like really triggers me in life. Like super.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we're ever going to see the other thing that actually triggers me. Anyway.
Are you talking about birds?
What? No, that's just a fear.
That's just a fear.
No. The two things that like trigger me and make me genuinely upset are double dipping and vertical filming.
I'm
right.
Yeah,
I'm right.
You're so right, actually.
I am right.
All right. Let's press play. And welcome to another episode of First Reaction Fan Reaction. I am your host, Cailin, and with me is my co-host,
Dara Whitman.
Alrighty. How's it going, Dara?
It's good.
Is it going good?
Mm-hmm.
We are here today because we are still talking about Gravity Falls.
And we got cosplay, kind of.
Like, look at this. Like, look how good we look.
I don't know. My Mabel I feel like yours is probably a bit better, but...
You know, we'll work on it.
I don't have any sweaters with, like, print on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also winter, so I'm okay with wearing sweaters, but it did do my hair.
Yeah, I like the hair.
Thank you.
Hair's good. You have the hairband, too.
I do.
It's kind of hard to see with the...
It's, like, gray, but I got a hairband on.
Mm-hmm. You're like it's more toned down, Mabel. You're good.
A little bit.
Like a little toned down. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so we are still on season 1. Today we are talking about episode 7, Double Dipper, and episode 8, Irrational Treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get started with episode 7, Double Dipper. So what'd you think of this episode?
I liked it. I think, here's the thing, like, I thought it was a really good episode. I just liked the next episode so much more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get to that. So, like, this episode is, like, kind of a bit on the lower end, but it was fun. I had fun.
Well, this episode has some kind of important introductions of some characters that we get to see more in later episodes. So that's kind of one of the important things about this.
Wait, a lot of characters?
Not many. We got like 3 characters that are become more recurring characters. But let's get started with a synopsis.
Oh no, Mabel. I don't feel so good.
Uncle Stan, what did you feed us? Barfing. Guys, stop! Something terrible just happened.
The young people of this town want fun? I'll smother them with fun.
You know what is fun? Pin the tail on a donkey. Hashtag no.
Hey.
Dr. Pizza?
No, it's Pit Cola.
Oh, Pit Cola.
Kids and teenagers welcome.
Free?
Question mark?
Calendars, mugs, t-shirts, and more. They got it all at the copier store. That's not their slogan. I just really feel that way about the copier store.
Save the trouble.
Perfect.
Butterflies.
No. Is it haunted?
Does it even work?
Oh, that thing's haunted.
That's fine. That's perfect. Oh.
No.
Creepy.
Kill it!
Stay back!
Oh.
Wow.
Rip.
Oh my gosh, Mabel, I think this copier can copy human beings!
Nobody put their butt on it.
Do you realize what this means?
Maybe with the priorities.
What's on Uncle Stan's hat? It looks
Just a symbol.
It's just nothing.
I don't think it. Oh, is it anything? I don't know.
Oh, I need braces. I missed it. Remember braces?
God, braces were the worst.
That was like a thing like you wanted because it looked cool and then you got them and then you're like, this is the worst.
Yeah. No, you only wanted them because everyone else had them.
Yeah. But like I didn't.
We are starting at the Mystery Shack. We're always starting at the Mystery Shack, but today there is going to be a party.
Woo!
So that's kind of Stan is going to have a party. It's kind of a means of making some money.
So you have to get in.
Yeah.
Even though it says free?
It says free ? Which means, is it free? The answer is no.
No.
If Stan is doing it, it's never free.
No.
Just like they didn't have free pizza the last time you had an event. This time it's not free to get in. And it's also not free to get out. There is a fee.
I think that's illegal.
Is it? Is it?
I don't know. I'm assuming yes, because that's like entrapment and kidnapping.
Yeah, but at the same time, has Stan ever cared about whether something is legal or not?
True.
He doesn't care at all. All right. So Dipper and Mabel are having a good time. They're playing with the silly string, which is really funny.
I barely played with silly string as a kid,
Really?
but like it was like a thing like you always wanted to play with, but I think I only played with it like once or twice.
Actually, I think I'm in the same boat there. I don't remember actually playing a lot with silly string.
I know it ruins driveways.
We're deprived.
It does ruin driveways because like it did like ruin our driveway.
Oh no.
I think we kept it for a while and then we finally like whatever you do to like where they like had the tape saying like don't walk on the driveway.
So one of the tasks they have to do is make some copies. They have to copy some flyers.
Yeah.
So in some kind of corner of the Mystery Shack, Stan has an old copy machine that he fixed up.
Which is definitely haunted.
Which is definitely, that's fine. It's completely and totally okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So Dipper and Mabel kind of go up there and they start trying to like use it, and Dipper accidentally puts his arm on it, and then a perfect picture of the arm comes out. Then it kind of jumps out and kind of comes to life a little bit.
Kind of comes to life?
It comes, yeah, it's
kind of?
It's just a little bit.
You mean definitely?
Definitely, absolutely. It comes to life. It's a weird magic.
I was
copy
surprised
machine.
because like that was like the creep, like that was like the start of the evil thing, and then you're like, oh no, the hand's gonna go around, and then like they just it dies.
Yeah, they just put some soda on it, throw some soda on it, and it's fine. So like liquid disintegrates.
Well, like literally the second the arm came up, I just got flashbacks to Doodle Bob from SpongeBob. That must have given people that had to give kids nightmares.
What, Doodle Bob or Paper Jam Dipper?
No, Doodle Bob.
Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob. Me hoy, no, me no.
Stop. He was gonna kill him, and then like,
Yeah.
he was creepy. Doodle Bob, not
Doodle Bob.
like this episode did again like separate your expectations a bit, because like nothing really like that. It wasn't that creepy of an episode except for like that part.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like Paper Jam Dipper, but like even Paper Jam Dipper wasn't that creepy.
Yeah, Paper Jam. He was fine. He was just misunderstood.
I remember I had braces during my bat mitzvah and I had a match my dress.
Aw.
All right, party people and Dipper. Let's talk business. Zeus, because you'll work for free and you begged, I'm letting you be DJ.
You won't regret it, Mr. Pines. I got this book that
Wait,
teaches me how to
doesn't he
DJ.
get paid?
Right.
I don't think for this,
Not encouraging.
for the party.
He gets paid for the job
You people
though.
are working the tickets.
I could work with Wendy.
You realize if you do, you gotta commit to staying at the ticket stand with Wendy. No getting out of it. Just the two of you, alone, all night.
Aww.
I promise. No step is to ask her to dance.
Oh, Dipper, I'm so happy you decided to work the ticket stand with me. You're so organized. Show me that checklist again.
Because that's what girls, that's
I follow
that.
steps 1 through 11. Nothing can get in my way.
Dipper, you're the one getting in your way. Why can't you just walk up and talk to her like a normal person?
Step 9, sister.
I like step 18 was use deodorant everywhere. Please, use deodorant.
Also, like, honey, I think this crush is adorable. What? Well, like, she's not gonna date him. It's adorable.
So as they're continuing to get ready for this party, Stan tries to put Mabel on ticket duty, but she's like, no, I want to be inside having fun. She's trying to make some friends. Mm-hmm. Really, that's what Mabel's trying to do this summer. She's trying to meet new people. She's trying to expand her horizons.
Well, like, I honestly like the fact that she's not, like, trying to find a boyfriend again, and she's just, like, she's had some bad experience with the boyfriend thing, so let's just make some friends.
Yeah, we're just gonna, she just wants to make some friends.
Yeah.
So Dipper steps up, and he's all about spending the whole night alone with Wendy.
Aww.
Yeah. Aw. Dipper's a 12-year-old boy. He has a crush on a 15-year-old girl.
And, like, they don't make it, like, weird or anything. It's just kind of, like, except for, like, I mean, there really isn't anything, like, weird about it. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of cutesy.
Yeah, so, Mabel knows it's obvious that Dipper is all into Wendy. Mm-hmm. And Dipper, he's fine, but he has a plan. He has a step-by-step plan.
I feel like Dipper always has a plan.
Yeah.
For everything.
He's a plan guy.
I kept like
he likes checklists. He likes putting things.
He likes getting 17 disposable cameras.
Yeah, so he's a little neurotic.
A little bit.
just a little bit. So Dipper has a perfect plan of how everything's going to go, because that's just the kind of guy he is. But he doesn't really know how to like just go with the flow.
Mm-mm.
It's okay, Dipper.
One casual banter. So here's a casual question. What's your favorite type of snack food?
Oh man, I can't just pick one.
No way! Mine too!
What a loser.
I mean... Oh,
Good job.
Oh, me.
new topic.
Wear fitted clothing.
I love Mabel in her 80s getup.
Why is this an 80s party?
It's not. That's just how Mabel dresses.
Why do you have forks taped to your fingers?
Improvement of human being.
See, that's a good idea, but that doesn't work with popcorn.
I
Yeah.
found my people.
Remember, dudes,
Aw.
whoever,
Friends.
Hardy.
Yay.
What? Gets the Hardy crown.
Ooh.
Most applause at the end of the night wins.
Party crown? I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Do I get to give my Valley Girl accent back?
Yep.
Girl
This is
town,
the
Pacifica
The
character.
plastics are
I
back.
feel bad about myself around her.
Is that Alex Hirsch?
Sort of a competition
No.
thing.
No?
I'm Mabel.
That sounds like a fat old lady's name.
I'll take that as a compliment.
May the better
You
partier
tell Mabel.
win.
Dance off.
Kidding you? She's going down.
The party starts, and Dipper starts. He has his first step is to playful banter.
By the way, if you write down playful banter, you ain't doing playful
You're not.
banter.
It's not. No, you gotta be a little more natural. You gotta just loosen up.
Yeah.
Gotta get loosey goosey.
Be like Mabel.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. The real answer to all these questions is just be more like
That was the
Mabel.
only thing that kind of bothered me because, like the plot with Dipper was fine, but I'm like, I don't like it was fine, but it was just kind of it was a bit like boring,
Mm-hmm.
and like the stuff with Mabel was kind of more fun.
Yeah.
I think I just started to relate to Mabel more.
Hmm. Oh, so at the party we have Seuss. He has taken up the job of DJ.
Yo,
So he has like the keyboard and he's like, yeah.
but he's not getting paid,
He's not getting paid for it. He just wants to
which
be a
made me
DJ.
got confused. I thought he wasn't getting paid for like his job either.
No, I'm pretty sure he gets paid for his job.
Okay.
He better.
Also, where does Zeus live?
He lives somewhere else in Gravity Falls. He lives in town.
Okay, he doesn't like live in the Mystery Shack.
He doesn't
either.
live in the Mystery Shack now.
I know Wendy doesn't because Wendy's technically a kid.
Yeah.
I thought she was older, honestly.
Right. Yeah, she does seem older because she's tall.
She is tall. As we
She's a
find
tall
out,
girl.
she is tall.
Yeah.
Because like I think they said she was 15, and I thought she was like 17.
Yeah.
So
No, she's 15.
which
She's
also
tall
kind of
for her
shows
age.
that like technically the age difference between Dipper and Wendy isn't like that big. I mean, it's big when that age.
Yeah, when you're a teenager, like 12 and 15 is a huge gap.
Yeah. But like once you get to like your mid, like I think it said like if like she was like 25 and he was like 22.
Wouldn't be as weird.
That's not really weird.
No.
It's not weird now because it's not like she's like super attracted to a 12-year-old. It's
No. He just has a crush.
yeah. It's not weird.
He's got a crush.
Yeah.
Oh, who wouldn't have a crush on Wendy? That's the question.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's cool. And she's just like, she's rad.
Mm-hmm.
But at the party, she makes some friends,
Mhm.
which is exciting. And we're finally introduced to Grenda and Candy. Yes.
Which one's which?
Grenda is the one who's voiced by a man. Candy is the one with the glasses.
Okay.
So
And you can tell that they're, not cool because Grenda has a shirt that says cool. Like the second I saw them, I'm like, oh, these are the not cool kids. Quote unquote.
uh-huh. But Grenda does have an iguana.
She does.
And Candy had the clever idea of like taping some forks to your hand.
Which is it is clever, but that doesn't work with popcorn, sadly.
Yeah. I mean, it works in the show, but that's because the show is fiction.
Yeah. But like it's a clever idea, but like you need like trying to think what would work with that. Like a salad? That would work.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was something unhealthy,
Macaroni.
that would work.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about macaroni.
Macaroni.
Macaroni. Nice. But these three, they become fast friends.
I thought it was going to be a thing where it's like Mabel like thought that these are cool kids and then hanging out with them and having a good time with them and then just like realizing that like they weren't and like maybe getting in with like the popular girls but then like missing her other friends. But it's kind of just like Mabel does not care.
The best thing about Mabel here is that like she just doesn't care about like popularity, which is so good because like we also get introduced to a character, Pacifica Northwest, who is just, yep, that's her name. I know you were like kind of weird that like, oh, that's her name?
Listen, like I guess like the only really good thing about her is that I can bring back my Valley Girl voice, which is like one of the few voices I can actually like really do, guys. That's like the only good thing about Miss Pacifica Northwest. But other than that, who like the fuck names their daughter that?
It's great.
So I'm having to bring the voice back.
You asked me like, do I get to bring back the Valley Girl voice? And like, I immediately thought of Pacifica, and I'm like, yes,
yay!
That's really the only good thing about Pacifica because she's the worst.
She is.
She's just like,
especially in the next episode, she's the worst.
She's just like a prime alpha bitch,
and like, she's got like her plastics with her, or like other girl group evil names. I guess
the Mean Girls.
You know, they're not really plastics because like at least all the plastics had like a personality and like were different characters. Where it's just Pacifica and the other ones.
Yeah, they don't have a personality. They're
I don't
just
know.
Like the mooks.
What's another like the only one I can literally think of is that one like mean girl group from That's So Raven. You remember them?
Oh my god,
the one with the one girl from the Cheetah Girls.
Yeah,
and then the other two.
Yeah,
I forget their names, but like they were fun.
Names. It's been a long time.
They were fun.
Yeah, they were fun, but yeah, no, like Pacifica's friends don't have personalities. They're just there to like be mean. So there's a contest that Zeus introduces. Says whoever parties the hardest will win a crown. So Pacifica's like, just give it to me. But Mabel's like, goes over, introduces herself. And, you know, Mabel doesn't care who's popular, who's not popular. She just wants to be friends with everyone. And that is so admirable. We should all aspire to be Mabel in that situation. But Pacifica is, of course, a bitch. And, you know, she doesn't exactly warm up to Mabel. So Mabel says she's going down and, you know, they're going to go compete to see who can party the hardest.
Yes.
Like a battle for the party crowd? Begin! Mabel comes out strong. Watch out, Pacifica!
I'll be back shortly. Your Stan won't mind if I'm gone for a few minutes.
Hey, what are you doing, kid? These suckers aren't gonna rip themselves off. Yeah!
What?
Promised, remember?
I did? I promise.
He's watching.
If only I could be two places at once.
Uh-oh. No, Dipper. Don't do it.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I wonder if this is a good idea.
Oh, it's not. You're gonna die.
Whoa! I have a really big head.
Yes.
You know a name I've always wanted? Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business. I'm thinking you cover me at the ticket stand while I ask Wendy to dance. I know the plan, buddy. Hey, we're not gonna get jealous and turn on each other like the clones in the movies, are we? Dipper, please. This is you you're talking about. Plus, hey, you can always just disintegrate me with water. Yeah.
You didn't water or soda?
Outside at the ticket stand, Wendy's like, nah, I'm leaving. She's like, because the party is heating up and she's ready. She's ready to just get in there and partay. Mm-hmm. She's a party animal.
Why does she want to party with a bunch of like, it looks like most of them were like 12?
No, they're all of varying ages in there. And so, no, there are some of the teenagers. Those are ones who were trying to escape earlier.
Oh, that's true.
They didn't have $15.
That's true.
So I think, you know, there's a good spread of people at this party, which is very exciting. So Dipper tries to get out of it, but he can't because he made a promise to Stan. Stan even put it on a tape recording because that's just the kind of person Stan is.
That was smart of Stan, actually.
That was very smart of Stan. You know, he's not a dumb guy. He's smart, just a little crotchety. So Dipper has to find a way to do his job, but also get along with Wendy so he can eventually ask her to dance. So it's like almost like he needs another one of himself. You could say a copy
Ugh, oh no.
from a magic copying machine. Oh,
Oh no.
ha ha. So Dipper Quick makes a clone of himself using the magic copier machine, and we're introduced to clone number 2, or Dipper number 2, which is not a great name. So he chooses the name Tyrone, because that's a name they apparently always wanted.
You know, I'm surprised like they didn't give the spoiler, like there's more clones that come, but I'm surprised there weren't any like other clones had names. They were just like Dipper, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, they didn't get enough screen time.
Yeah, I think I had another point. I was surprised also because like when they made the clone, like it was actually like very like it was like literally like Dipper, and it was just like as intelligent. Although like the coloring was a bit off, which I kind of liked.
Yeah, it was like slightly off color.
Yeah, but like I found it interesting because like I thought it was gonna be a thing where it's like it's just the body of Dipper, but like he didn't have like a mind.
Okay,
Like-
so, like a
like that-
mindless clone. Yeah.
Because like it wasn't like a really like great cloning machine. It was just a haunted copy machine.
Yeah, that was pretty beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nope. They are exact copies of each other. They think alike, they act alike.
And it's not evil. Even like throughout the show, like they're not evil clones.
No. Well, I think we'll kind of touch about that later. Why this is different than any other kind of like situation where like people clone themselves in other shows, which I enjoy.
That's clone's gonna turn against him, isn't he?
That's awesome. You can hang out with me and Robbie. Robbie, you remember Dipper from the convenience store?
No. Yo, Wendy, check out my new guitar.
Whoa, cool.
Son of a...
Robbie, you're a stupid, arrogant fraud. But kiss me anyway because you can play guitar. Oh, wait. I forgot something. Let's get married tonight!
Hey, buddy, it's me. You. I just had the same jealousy fantasy. Get rid of Robbie if I ever want to dance with Wendy.
Hey, Dipper, we're gonna go sit on the couch. Meet us when you're done.
Oh, no. They're sitting on the couch. We gotta think of something quick.
Now they're
I
sitting in
got
a
an
tree.
idea. I got the same one.
Okay,
But we're gonna need some help. Okay, one more clone. 4 dippers. This is a 4 dipper plan. Uh-oh, paper jam.
Paper jam.
Oh, that one's gonna be evil.
Come on, you're not gonna make me partner up with him, are you? Shh, don't be rude. Hey, buddy, hey. It's okay. Okay, just one more
Oh
clone.
no, I'm getting SpongeBob Doodlebug flashbacks.
So Tyrone, he's all about this plan. He's like, he agrees. They
Well,
need
he's
a plan.
different, so of course.
Yeah, so they think exactly like, they're like, okay, we're going to stick to the plan. So Tyrone's fine with sticking by the ticket stand while Dipper goes and tries to hang out with Wendy. So as they're hanging out, also Robbie shows up. If we remember Robbie, I always want to call him Robbie Ron, but this is not Lazy Town.
Oh yeah,
I
that
always
was
want
his
to be
name.
like, yeah, Robbie, and I was like, what's his last name? And I
We
always
were
want to
too-
say Robbie Rotten.
We were too old for Lazy Town, weren't we?
Definitely on the older side. Like
I still watched some of it.
I definitely watched
Me and my
some of
sister
it.
did watch some of it, but I'm like, I think I'm too old for this.
Yeah. When it came out, we were like on the older side of that.
Yeah.
Just to give y'all an idea. But yeah, so I always want to say his name's not Robbie Rotten. It's just Robbie. I mean,
Yeah.
he does have a last name, but it's not Robbie.
I miss Lazy Town. That's just not still on, is it?
No.
No?
The guy who played Robbie Rotten died recently.
Did he die?
Sad he died.
I
Yeah.
thought he had just had cancer.
No, well, he had cancer, and then he was doing well, and then he came back, and then died.
Aw.
So we're gonna pour one out for you, Robbie Rotten.
We don't have anything.
Stefan.
Oh,
his name is what's his? Now I have to look it up because we can't disrespect him like that.
no. I thought he was still alive. Like, I knew he had cancer because it was that whole meme thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought he was still alive.
Nope, Stefan Carl Stevenson. We're sorry, man.
Did it, like, does it
Pour
say
it
he
out for
died
ya.
or does it, like...
He died.
Okay. I thought it was a big thing. It's like, oh, I heard he died. And then you're looking at it like, oh, no, wait, he's still alive. But no.
he died.
It's just going to end sadly.
Yeah. The end.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. So yeah, Robbie joins the party. And he's kind of getting along with Wendy, and we cannot have that.
No.
Can't have that at
Does Wendy
all.
have a thing for Robbie? Because it kind of feels
They
like...
kind of like get along.
But I'm like...
At this point in like
It
right
feels
now,
like neither of them really have a thing for each other, though.
Mm.
It just feels like they're buddies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like right now we don't really see anything. So but since Robbie is in here, it kind of complicates the equation.
Mm-hmm.
So Dipper and Tyrone decide, well, first Dipper has like that fantasy of like, instead of the fantasy of him and Wendy dancing, it's the fantasy of like now Wendy and Robbie are dancing, and then Wendy just goes and basically punches him in the gut. So Tyrone says, hey, I just had that same jealousy fantasy, which is really good. And then they have to take a plan to take Robbie out of the equation, so they make 2 more clones.
Because logically, of course.
Yeah. Well, they make one, and then he's like, well, what if Robbie catches me? I need another one. So they make another one. But I think that's when there's a fault in the...
Is that Paper Jam Dipper?
I think that's Paper Jam Dipper.
Mm-hmm.
They make another one.
Mm-hmm.
But, Paper Jam Dipper. Poor guy.
He didn't even turn out, because you assume he's going to be evil as well, but he's just kind of like, a bit... messed up a bit.
But he's okay.
He's like, I hope that was Jason Ritter doing this.
I don't know. Wait, can I? Oh, does Paper Jam? I think Paper Jam Dipper has his own page on the wiki.
Even though it's only alive for like...
No, he's Paper Jam Dipper was voiced by Alex Hirsch.
Why didn't they just get Jason Ritter to do it? He's there.
But could he do the voice?
I was watching like a tabletop episode that he was on, and it was like super distracting because like I just see Dipper now. I can't, and I saw the comment saying like I just hear Dipper, I can't.
Yeah, it's true because it's just his regular voice. My favorite thing,
can't go back to like that Raise Your Voice movie that he was in.
That one movie
with Hillary. I think he was in Raise Your Voice with Hilary Duff.
Was he in that one?
I think he played the brother who got killed.
Oh. That's rough.
I don't know why they kill him, but that was a weird. I think I saw that movie in the theater.
Really? I remember the advertisements for that movie, but I never actually saw it.
I was like a big Hilary Duff fan. I think I saw like a good chunk of her movies in the theater. And I think that was one of them. And I don't remember it. All I remember is like it was her, and I think that guy from What a Girl Wants. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
As the What a Girl Wants is a movie.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
So with Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, and then she goes to like London.
And like Colin Firth, her dad.
Yeah.
That's like a solid.
That's a fine one.
That's a fine, solid movie.
That's a solid like 2000s kind of like
if you're like at home, it's raining, you have some nachos.
And there's nothing else on TV.
There's nothing else on TV. You have nachos. Even if there's something else on TV, I might still watch it. Like I kind of like that movie.
Yeah, it was fun.
Gravity Falls.
So what I like on the Gravity Falls wiki is so good, guys. There's a whole page for Paper Jam Dipper, and then like in the character information, it has a quote section, and the quote is just. That's good. Thank you for adding that. I really didn't know who said that line, so thank you for letting me know. So anyway, 2 of the OK clones go steal Robbie's bike, which leaves Dipper alone with Wendy.
So how many clones were there, including Paper Jam Dipper?
Let me see. I think it was
11. I thought there was a 10 in there plus, but maybe it's 10.
There's 10.
Okay.
Yes.
10 including Paper Jam? Or as I say, PJ Dipper?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 including Paper Jam Dipper.
PJ Dipper?
Oh, they all have names on this page.
Are we sticking with PJ Dipper or PJ Dipper?
PJM Dipper.
PJM Dipper.
PB&J Dipper.
I was going that bit for a long time and you weren't listening to me.
PJM Dipper. So, let's see.
So there's Dipper, Tyrone.
I have number 3. It says Tracy. Get it? Like Trace. Like 3.
Tracy.
There's Paper Jam Dipper. And then there's another 4 whose name is Quattro. And 5 is Jeremy. And then 6 through 10 don't have names.
Okay.
This is according to the wiki.
Okay. Tara's going to attempt that another bit. And hopefully Cailin will listen this time.
Sorry, did you say something?
You never listen to me.
I don't what?
Sus, give me the 80s-est, crowd-pleasingest, rock-balladiest song you got.
Don't start unbelieving.
Don't start unbelieving. Never, don't not feel your feelings.
God, Mabel's like no shame and I love it.
Why gonna do For you guys!
We all aspire to be Mabel.
Wait, what? Hey, come back here!
Ah, tough break. I wonder who those guys are that aren't me because I'm right here.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring it.
Now's your chance to ask Wendy to dance. Come on!
Do it.
Dude, what?
I'll be right back.
Dipper.
Just,
Oh, I agree. You can't just go and dance with her.
No, you
The
can.
dance floor is a minefield. A minefield, Tyrone. What if there's a glitch in the sound system? Stan might get in the way. Robbie might come back. There's too many variables. We need help.
the song's already over. What are you doing?
Hey, Sus, look! A glowing dot!
Oh man, I'm so glad I turned my head. That does not disappoint.
This is a cat, isn't he?
Sus is too pure for this world.
Right, like I'm gonna fall for that. buddy!
Speaking of tall, want to see something? Those are my 3 brothers, and I'm... Boop.
You were a freak!
Yep.
You know, kids used to make fun of my birthmark before I started hiding it all the time.
Birthmark?
No, it's nothing. Why did I say that?
No way, dude. Now you have to show me.
Show me, show me.
The Big Dipper. That's how you got your nickname. I thought your parents just hated you or something.
So what's his real name?
Hey, I guess we're both freaks.
The real mystery of Gravity Falls.
Also, so he's Harry Potter.
Yes.
Wait here?
So once Robbie's out of the picture, Dipper gets a chance to hang out with Wendy, and then they get to talking, and then like the perfect song comes on, but it's not the right step in the plan, so Dipper doesn't want to actually ask her to dance.
And he's like freaking out. And then I'm like, and the song's over.
Yep, and then he's talking with Tyrone, and they're like, obviously you can't ask her to dance. We need a better plan here. So they make more clones, and they continue to come up with a better plan. So we got so many clones now. We're up to like 10 whole
And none of them are
clones.
evil, really.
No, they're all just like obsessed with the plan.
It's literally it's like an actual clone
Yeah.
of somebody, like body and mind.
Right, like think the same, act the same. They're all kind of on the same page.
So
Or are they? So, because when they go to kind of start the plan, enact the plan, it turns out Wendy is not where she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be on the dance floor in exactly 42 seconds, but she's in the line for the bathroom, and so Dipper kind of stands there, and they start talking, and they're just kind of shooting the breeze. They're having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, Wendy just poses, like, funny questions, you know, like, oh, what we do.
because like Wendy like definitely like likes Dipper.
Yeah, she enjoyed, like, they have fun. They're like friends.
Yeah.
They're pals. They're having a good time.
That's like she's like a freak, not like a freak, but like she's like really tall.
Yeah, she was there. She was talking, and she shows him a picture of her as like a kid, and with her 3 brothers, and she is like towering over them because she's very tall. And Dipper says, "Ah, you're a freak," and she doesn't take offense to that at all. She's like, "Ha, yeah." And then we kind of get the reveal of why Dipper's nickname is Dipper. It's
Because he has a Harry Potter scar.
He has a Harry Potter scar. Basically, he calls it an embarrassing birthmark on his forehead under his hat that looks like the Big Dipper.
Yeah.
So that's why he's called Dipper. Will we ever know his real name? Great question.
I feel like we're gonna find it out later.
Great question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Until then, I'll make up a name for Dipper.
Number 10 has been distracting Sus for 15 minutes. He's gonna get tired of that dot eventually.
Never!
Too many variables. Oh man, you guys sound crazy. Look, maybe we don't need the plan anymore, you know? Maybe I could just go talk to her like a normal person. You bite your tongue on the ball. Guys, come on. We said we weren't gonna turn on each other. I think we all knew we were lying. No, hey!
What happened to messed up Dipper?
But where's Paper Jam Dipper?
No, wait!
Mabel, save the day.
I can't breathe in here. Yeah, you can. Plus, there's snacks and a coloring book in there for you.
Keith and I remember that. remember those. They were disgusting.
Okay, so now
They
the
were
original
disgusting.
Dipper, or Dipper Classic, is no longer fit
Dipper
for
Classic.
it. I nominate myself to Wendy because I've been around her the least. That makes, like, 0 sense.
Yeah.
You make 0 sense! Watch it! Don't shove people! Hey, you want some cheese and crackers, buddy?
Can that please be Jason Ritter doing that? Like,
Yikes.
doing a
Hey, guys, what would you do if you were trapped in a closet? Break out.
Suck it! You're gonna...
Wendy!
What? Okay.
If we start fighting, it'll just go on for infinity. It's true when you think about it. Just give up and... Clone fight! Hey, you!
Get him. Get him.
Myself.
Just...
Oh, rub burn.
Guys, come on, it's me! Hey, you hurt me!
Where's Dipper?
Hey, Classic Dipper's getting away! No, friends.
Oh.
It's me, number 7. That's not me, guys. That's not me! Get him!
Get some soda!
Stay back! Yeah.
Ooh! He didn't plan that, did he?
Maybe it's better this way. The Paper Jam Dipper.
He just...
How about that?
Why did he get hit? Yeah!
Woo.
The real hero.
Pacifica, I just want to say that whoever wins,
Wait, her name's
it's been a super
Pacifica?
fun party.
Aw, it thinks it's gonna win. Hey, did you hear that? People clapping for the weird girls? Yeah, me neither.
Destroy her.
Say it! Say I can dance with Wendy! Never! Wendy?
Aw, son of a...
Shut up.
We blew it, man.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. You want to go grab a couple sodas or something?
Wait, if he drinks soda. Yeah.
So the clones are pissed that Dipper is not following the plan. So
I'm still trying to think of a name for Dipper.
for what?
For Dipper.
For Dipper?
Yeah.
Oh, like a real name?
Yeah, tell me
Okay,
my
so
dad's
there
real
it
name.
is.
I'm like trying to think, like, what's a good name? What's a name for Dipper? Like, what is he? Who does he look like?
He looks like a Dipper. That's what he looks like. Dipper is Dipper.
Josh.
No.
No? Like, he kind of looks like a Josh.
No, I can't think of like Dipper with any other name but like Dipper. So
I know, but like, okay. I'm saying his name's Josh until further. Like his real name is Josh until further notice.
Okay. Let's
I'll
let's
still
revisit
call
this later.
I'll still call him Dipper.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm not
Just
a
like in the
monster. I'm
back
not
of
a
your mind.
monster or anything.
Whew. Whew. All right. Sounds good. So the clones are pissed because they are like, listen, dude, we had the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our job was to follow the plan. Like, we all agreed on this.
Mm-hmm.
We all agreed. And Dipper's like, what if we just like don't follow the plan? Which is heresy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How could they think of it? So a fight ensues.
And they're all fighting.
My favorite part was with Dipper is like, hey, we're all we're all of equal strength. You know, we all think the same. Like, this is just going to go on forever and ever. And then just throws a punch. And they all fight. But then they lock up Dipper in a closet. But they do provide snacks and a coloring book, which is very nice.
But they provided a shitty snack. It was like the cracker and cheese thing with the spread, which one, I didn't know they still made. And two, if you remember having this, they were actually really gross.
I think I ever ate those.
Really?
I had the dessert ones, like the Dunkaroos. Like
I had those too. Those are also kind of
they're really not good.
like,
but
it's, I think I remember because the crackers are fine. It's just like the cheese part is like that fake gross cheese that like you loved when you were a kid, and then you get older and your palate gets a bit better, and then you're like,
you can't eat it.
like I remember like eating like when I would like go to the movie theater, I'd have like the pretzels and the cheese dip.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that anymore because like the cheese is just so gross.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not real cheese. Like I can't. I want
Right. So
it's gross.
it is gross.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
I'm trying to keep this bit going.
The bit's just gonna keep going forever.
Look, if we ever have a sidebar, we need to say Gravity Falls at the end. And
Sure.
edit it in the thing.
edit in the thing. So as they're locked up, they try to figure out who would be the most logical to be the one to kind of take the real Dipper's place in Dancing with Wendy. Tyrone's like, I should do it because I've been around the longest. And most people are like, yeah. But then number 10 is like, hey, I've been around the least, so I should do it. And they're like, that's stupid. Real Dipper escapes, and then more fighting ensues. And eventually they all kind of get disintegrated.
Except for Tyrone.
Yeah, except for Tyrone. So because the fire alarm goes off and douses them all with water.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe it was better this way for Paper Jam Dipper.
Yeah. I kind of like the clones. Like, it wasn't like, because they were not technically evil clones. They just think so much like Dipper.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's kind of like the idea of like Dipper realizing that like it's like seeing himself in the way he thinks is actually not the best, and he's really neurotic.
Yeah.
So they're not actually evil. They're just doing what Dipper would do.
Right. They're just following Dipper without like changing or developing or like thinking the way he thinks.
Yeah.
So that's super interesting. But then once they stop fighting, Dipper and Tyrone realize that as they've been fighting, Robbie's had the chance to come back and start, having a good time with Wendy. And they realize, all the stupid fighting stopped them from doing what they really wanted to do the whole time, which is the real lesson here.
Yes.
So they go off. They're just going to go hang out on the roof.
Drink some soda.
Drink some soda. Yeah, totally.
So it's just like liquid that can like melt the clones. It's not like, because I thought like with like, because like they use soda. I thought it was because like the acid.
Like the carbonation.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it wasn't like a liquid could like.
Yeah.
But I guess like if you think about it, like if you like have like wet ink and you like pour water on it, it's gonna. All right.
Right.
Can we get back to the good plot now?
It's true. Yeah, the best plot. We said that we should have had this be the A plot.
Applaud to vote for Mabel.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Let's check the applause-o-meter. Oh, pretty good.
Woo!
And your next contestant, Pacifica.
Aw, babies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
Aw.
The winner of the contest is Pacifica Northwest.
Wait.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, everyone.
Wait.
Sorry I let you guys down. I understand if you want to leave.
But then we would miss the sleepover.
The what?
We want to call our moms and sleep over here with you. You're like a total rock star.
We
Yeah!
have magazine boys.
Really? You guys?
Maybe we don't have as many friends as Pacifica, but we have each other. And that is pretty good, I
Oh, I love this. Why wasn't this the A plot?
Way ahead of you, Hambone.
think. Dance.
I feel like this is us.
It's true. There's a bunch of weirdos hanging out. So yeah, back at the better plot. On the dance floor.
Like, I'll say this: the Dipper plot's not bad. I just prefer the Mabel plot.
The Mabel plot. It's pulls on the heartstrings.
Yeah.
It's about friendship.
Also, we never talk about this, but Mabel's outfit is amazing.
It's so 80s.
It's so great.
Everything about Mabel is so like 80s aesthetic. It makes no sense, but it's so good.
I think the only thing that really wasn't that 80s was like her hair. Like, I mean, it was kind of with like the bow tie, but like you kind of just like, as somebody who's tried to dress 80s a couple times, like you're supposed to like put your hair up to the side like that.
Mm-hmm. But she makes it work.
She does.
She's good. They're having this dance off. They're like partying hard. It's Mabel versus Pacifica. But in the end, Pacifica basically grabs her way to the top because her family's rich.
I didn't want that. I wanted a sudden death match.
Sudden death.
I wanted a sudden death match.
Mm-hmm. With like actual death.
Yeah.
Kill them.
No. Oh my God, I forget. What's the name of the 80s band? The ABBA one, but not ABBA in the show.
Oh, Baba?
Yeah, I wanted a like riff off with those songs.
But no, well, they do play the hot pop ballad sensation, Don't Start Unbelieving.
Was that 80s? Don't Stop Believing?
I don't know, actually.
I thought it was like 90s.
70s? No.
No, not 90s. Maybe late 80s? Just a small town girl. Oh God, that was such like a middle school song for me that like I still know all the words.
1981. So that's still super 80s.
I still know all the words to that song. Because
that's impressive.
Well, like literally, like I started listening to it and we were like playing around the time that Glee came out, and that was the big song for Glee.
That was the big song for Glee.
Yeah, so like I literally and like that was like that and like I think it was like that song and for like 9th grade, which is like a lot of like me like my good friends at that time, like that song and Living on a Prayer were like the songs we sung a lot. So I know both of the songs really well.
Okay, anyway.
Gravity calls.
Gravity calls. It's saying, get on the ground. Anyway.
Gravity falls.
So, anyway. But, so unfortunately, Pacifica wins. They're basically cheating because she doesn't really party the hardest. She just is rich and he bribes people to vote for her.
But.
Yeah. So they leave to end the party. But in the end, the people who stay are Mabel's new friends.
I love it so much.
It's so good.
Because, like, literally, like, yeah, we might not have a lot of friends, but we have each other, and, like, we want to sleep over.
They're having a sleepover. It's great.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's how I feel. Like, you might not. Well, I'm like, these people are us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one of the three I am.
Of Mabel's friends?
Yeah.
Mabel.
Like, I'm Mabel?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Well,
which one are you?
That's a good question.
I feel like you're Candy.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm strange.
Neither of us are. What's her name?
Grenda.
Is that like
maybe we're all Grenda.
Is that a play? Inside. Is that a play on Grendel, like from Beowulf?
I don't think so.
It just sounds
not. But it's just. I used to sound like that until my voice changed.
Aww.
But so that's a happy ending for that plot.
Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he?
You think we really even have a chance with Wendy?
No.
I mean, she's 15, we're 12. I don't know, man. I hope so, but we're making zero progress the way we're doing it.
Maybe when she's 20 and you're 17?
You had with her was when you didn't do any of that list stuff.
21, 18?
Mabel was right. I do get in my own way.
Nope. He did.
Oh, boy. Don't look now. Tyrone! It's okay, dude. I had a good run. Remember what we talked about? Of course. Hey, and quit being such a wimp around Wendy, okay? For my sake!
Oh, what a world!
Rip Tyrone.
Tyrone! You were the only one who understood.
Pour one out for Tyrone.
Does Wendy ever go home?
Eventually.
Alright. Yay!
Dipper! Where have you been? Meet my girlfriend!
Now up on the roof, Dipper and Tyrone, they're just hanging out, talking about Wendy, what their chances are, to get with her, and they don't really know where things are going. But so they drink some soda, and Tyrone realizes, probably shouldn't have done that.
No,
but he had a good run.
He did.
So he tells Dipper to man up, and Dipper pours one out for him. And that's kind of where we end that episode.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What I liked about this episode is that I feel like it kind of is self-referential in the fact that, like, usually when there's, like, characters cloning themselves, like, there's the clone wants to be, like, the real, like, the original,
Yeah.
And this didn't happen. They were pretty self-referential where the Tyrone was like, no, I'm not going to do that. He's like, I'm not going to want to be the original, and because we're all following the plan. Where the thing went wrong is when
because like the fact of the matter is like it's like an exact replica blah 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 blah. Can I not speak? No. Replica,
yes,
of Dipper, but it's like one that's just like that. It's just like that, like stands still, like it can't like learn or anything. It's just like whatever Dipper was at the time. That's what he is in the clone version,
right? Yeah.
So that was interesting, and I like that.
Yeah. Like, when they rebelled is when Dipper stopped acting like Dipper, which is so funny. It is really good. And so I liked how this handled cloning stuff. And usually I don't like plots where like there's like weird cloning going on. It's like boring. Orphan Black doesn't count because that was a good show. Anyway.
Well, that was the whole plot.
That was the whole plot.
And
yeah,
also,
this is different.
Yeah, and that wasn't like a character trying to clone themselves. It was like
a whole thing.
A whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
And
Watch
like,
my review.
And like they weren't actually like, and it wasn't like, they weren't exact clones. Go watch Orphan Black stuff. You'll see it's way different.
Yeah, we had fun with it. That was our last series.
We didn't even cosplay for that show.
No, that would have been a little
I
harder.
kind of cosplayed in the live stream kind of with my jacket.
Yeah.
A little bit. I didn't even try it. I just I like this jacket.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But so I think that's kind of one thing I like about this episode. We do see, you do meet Maple's new friends, which is exciting.
And they're going to come back?
They will come back.
Yay!
Spoilers, but let's see.
Does Dipper get any new friends? Because like so far his only friends are like Mabel.
Yeah.
And I guess kind of Zeus.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dipper needs some friends.
I feel like Dipper's that person, like, he doesn't really care that much if he has friends. He just, like, kind of likes to do his own thing.
Dipper's all about kind of, like, the mystery stuff. He's all about the paranormal, the supernatural. He doesn't need, like, friends, but...
I mean, like, Mabel likes him.
Yeah.
And, like he's good to Mabel.
It's true.
And, like, he can even, like, become friends with Grenda.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, did I say her name right?
Grenda?
Grenda.
Yeah.
Okay, Grenda and Candy.
Yeah, they can be friends. So Grenda is voiced by Carl how do I say this? Farolo?
Don't know who that is.
Farolo? What is he in? His voice sounds familiar. What other stuff has he been in? On the Internet Movie Database. I think he does some additional voices for the show because I think I've also heard voices on this show. 19 on Red Falls. Kick Batowski. Never saw that. Art department. He's more of a behind the scenes guy. What is some of his actor credits? I don't know that.
It's like a thing he's a behind the scenes guy, and then like Alex Hirsch was like, "Hey, can you do a voice real quick?"
Probably. Yeah,
okay.
I'm looking at things that he does the voice in. A lot of this stuff. He's in. I don't know Kick Batowski. So. Yeah, he's mostly behind the scenes. He has a lot of art credits.
Okay, and then Candy was
Candy is voiced by Nikki Yang. So BMO from Adventure Time. She's like a voice actress.
I haven't seen enough Adventure Time to like know all the characters.
For shame.
I've seen I think I've only seen
She has more voice actor credits.
I think I've only seen maybe like 5 episodes, maybe a little bit more because like I watch an episode.
Yeah, but you should at least know BMO. Come on,
I don't know BMO. Wait, BMO.
Oh, and Lady Rainicorn.
I do know Lady Rainicorn.
Yeah, so that's who she voices.
I like Lady Rainicorn. She's not my favorite Adventure Time character, but I do like her. I only have 2 favorites: Flame Princess and Marceline the Vampire Queen.
Marceline's a good character.
I love Marceline.
Hell yeah. Gravity Falls. So let's see. I think that's it for that. I'm going to see if we can get some fun facts. What was our cryptogram for this episode? Cryptogram translates to Paper Jam Dippers says That's what it says.
You're really good at the Paper Jam Dippers.
I'm trying to get it. So the thing I was trying to find, I think it was on one of the DVDs. There was a bonus scene where it was the scene where all the clones like die, or get disintegrated, but like it's switched. So all the clones, like the regular clones, are talking with the Paper Jam Dipper voice, and as Paper Jam Dipper starts to melt, he says, "Maybe it's better this way for Paper Jam Dipper." And I think it's the funniest thing.
He has like a British voice?
He has like an Australian accent for some reason.
So it's like Ferb from Phineas and Ferb, where it's like...
Yeah, it just
he
has
doesn't
like
talk until like the ending.
Sort of, it's just like the reverse voice. I wish I could find it. It's somewhere.
That must have been like voicing Ferb must have been like the easiest job.
The voice actor just comes in for like 5 minutes and he's like, "Cool, we got the whole."
I know he is because like he's in a bunch of stuff. I forget his name. It's like Thomas something.
Yeah.
He's on like Game of Thrones. He was on Game of Thrones for a bit.
Am I gonna have to look this up?
No, you don't have to. He was like
now
the
I'm
kid
looking
in Love Actually, and Nanny McPhee.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. Was he the guy?
He was in the Maze Runner. He was. I
was just gonna say he's the one guy from the Maze Runner.
Not the evil kid, the other kid.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like Thomas something.
Thomas Brody Sangster.
There you go.
Also credited as Thomas Sangster.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. We keep getting distracted with other Disney. It's still a Disney cartoon though, so we weren't that distracted.
I like Phineas and Ferb, honestly.
Phineas and Ferb was a great show.
Yeah.
So let's see. Any other fun facts? Let's see. I have the whole list of Dipper's Wendy plan here. Step 1, smile. Step 2, wear clean pants.
Pants.
Good job. Plants.
Plants.
I always do that. Step 3, compliment her looks. Step 4, laugh at her jokes. So step 5, be nice. Step 6, block Robbie. Step 7, wear fitted clothing. Important. Step 8, wear a tie. Step 9, talk to her like a normal person.
I feel like Dipper needs to go to like therapy, not for neuroticism.
A little bit.
He's a little bit. Like sometimes it's fine when you're like, trying to solve the mystery of Gravity Falls, but like if you're just trying to get a girl to like you, it's cute. But I'm like, all right, buddy.
Where am I?
How many steps were there?
Step 11, make her laugh. Step 12, agree with everything she says. Step 13, pretend you're fun. Step 14, pretend you're confident. Step 15, mop up sweat in private. Step 16, lose burrito smell. Step 17, pretend to read smart books. Step 18, use deodorant everywhere. Important. Step 19, display Monstermon knowledge. Step 20, do not display Monstermon knowledge. That's really
poor baby.
Good.
Aw.
See, I think we're good. I think we are. Any other comments for this episode before we move on?
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. This was a fine episode. It got to meet some new characters.
I think it's just like it just didn't feel. I think compared to like the next episode, it didn't feel. It's like not. It's like one of those episodes of a show where it's like it's not a bad episode. Mm-hmm. It's just nothing. It didn't feel like special about it. It's gonna be one of those episodes that like I'm probably gonna forget.
You wouldn't go back to it.
No,
right?
It's good, but
it's fine.
It's fine.
All right. Well, if that's all I have to say about that, let's take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about episode 8, Irrational Treasure.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
Is this the entire? Maybe. What's at the end? I forgot. Wow, that was fun.
I had a good time.